Tonight's game is a presentation of KBMW Sports.
Wahpeton basketball is on the air. Tonight's I3G Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, VHI St. Francis, Essentia Health, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, Heitkamp Construction, Miller Realty, Minn Kota Ag Products, North Dakota State College of Science, Optimum Rehab, Otter Tail Power Company, Quality Toyota, Red River Agency, Red River Grain, Smith Motors, State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, and Twin Town Villa. Now, here's KBMW's Robert Wanek.
Welcome to Wahpeton High School for tonight's Region 1 basketball game. They're getting into the senior night introductions now, and everybody's being pretty attentive, so we're going to cut to commercial break, and we'll talk about the seniors a little bit as well when I come back, and we'll let them enjoy this moment here inside the Dog Den. It's Northern Cass and Wahpeton Lady Huskies when we come back at the Voice of the Valley.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time-consuming and frustrating. That's why Bear Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous, hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks pre-finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wahpeton.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
What can you do in 30 seconds? Warm up your coffee, tie your shoes, Google, should I get screened for lung cancer? Then actually get screened for lung cancer. If you're a current or former smoker, talk with an Essentia Health provider about your eligibility for a low-dose CT screening, because early-stage lung cancer often has no signs or symptoms. Screening can mean an increased chance of successful treatment. Learn more at essentiahealth.org.
Protect your equipment and get rewarded by purchasing premium Cenex lubricants with Cenex gift cards for gallons. You can earn a $50 Visa gift card for every 100 gallons of Cenex diesel engine oils, tractor hydraulic fluids, gear lubes, and greases purchased between now and through February 28, 2025. Contact Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley for qualifying Cenex products and promotion details. Some exclusions apply, and don't forget to ask about the best warranty in the industry, the Cenex Total Protection Plan. Proven durability, powered locally. Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948. Buying a new home is an exciting experience, but it can be a stressful one too. Miller Realty can help relieve some of that stress with a simple formula of integrity, trust, and most importantly, experience. Their talented team is made up of Guy, Shelly, Jared, Lisa, Melissa, and Stephanie. They've put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes, and they understand this market. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
North Dakota State College of Science is powered by the strong local connections we have with employers, business partners, program advisors, and local business leaders. We're proud to call Wahpeton home. Find out more about how you or your business can support NDSCS by visiting ndscs.edu. That's ndscs.edu.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
Welcome back to Wahpeton High School for tonight's Division A Region 1 girls basketball game as the Lady Huskies wrap up their senior night ceremony. Started the broadcast a little bit early, and we had to cut out because there were some excellent speeches honoring these senior Lady Huskies tonight. But we are back in action, getting ready for the 20-minute warm-up. And let's go over the seniors first thing on your Red River Grain pregame show, serving the local farmers since 1986. Jalea Lopez-Lee, she'll wear number 35. Scout Woods, the All-Stater, will wear number 40. Hallie Miller wearing number 2. Olivia Hansen making her return from injury this year and making a difference beyond the arc. She's wearing number 4. Latea Luneberg is wearing number 23. And I think that does it here for the seniors. We also have managers Ella Graves and Jesse Shear-Lyman. And I hope I said that right. I'm Robert Wannick here on the Voice of the Valley. Should be a good one tonight, folks. Let's jump right into it with your power poll presented by Otter Tail Power Company. We're going to start off with the state rankings. The 11th Division A girls basketball poll released by the North Dakota Associated Press Sports Writers and Sportscasters Association. That came out today, and that features South Prairie Max. No surprise there, 20 of 21 first-place votes. Somebody wanted to be a Rebel. 18-0 South Prairie Max. Valley City gets the other vote, 16-2. They were number 4 last week, so they did some work and moved up the poll. Devils Lake number 3, 14-3. They were in the 2 spot for most of the season, your defending state champs. And Kindred and Thompson are tied for the 4 spot. Kindred moving up 1 at 14-4, and Thompson moving into the rankings at 13-4. Others receiving votes, Carrington, after a few huge wins, including a victory over Kindred, they drop out of the rankings, go from number 2 to out at 15-3. Turtle Mountain is 15-3, and Botno is 16-3. So those teams on the outside looking in of the Division A poll. That power poll presented by Otter Tail Power Company. We got 2 of them for you tonight. Let's talk Division A Region 1. If you're watching on KBMW News Live YouTube, you can see this on your screen. Valley City Highliners, they stand alone atop the region, 16-2, 9-1 in region play. Kindred Vikings, they're in the 2 spot, 14-4, 7-2 in region play. Central Cass Squirrels, who Wahpeton just beat on the road, we'll get to that in a little bit. They're 12-7, 6-4 in the region. Oak Grove Grovers, who Wahpeton will have a chance to knock off. They're in the 4 spot, 9-9, 5-5 in the region. And the Wahpeton Lady Huskies, 7-10, 3-6 in the region, right behind Oak Grove, trying to move up into that coveted 4 spot. They're number 5. And right behind them, not on this graphic, the team you're going to see tonight, Northern Cass Jaguars. They're 7-12, tied with Wahpeton at 3-6. One team's going to stay inside the top 5 tonight. One team is going to have their work cut out for them heading home with a loss in Region 1. Those are your power polls presented by Otter Tail Power Company on for conservation. It's going to be a good atmosphere tonight on senior night. This team's been working together for a long time. Scout Woods has been playing varsity since 7th grade. If you go back to her first varsity game, 25 points. Her first game as a 7th grader. Isn't that something? And you're also going to see Hayden Crockett tonight averaging 31 points a game. And for you folks that are new to high school basketball, no, that is not normal. 31 points, 6 rebounds. She is a machine. She's going to put on a show tonight, and it's going to come down to the Huskies trying to limit her. She's going to put up 20-plus shots, and if you let her get to the free throw line 10-plus times as well, you're going to be in a world of hurt. We'll take a look at the first time these teams played in just a minute. We'll take a look at Wahpeton's win over Central Cass as well when we talk about your State Farm stat report. We're going to take a 60-second break here. We're inside the Dog Den for Region 1 girls basketball on AM 1450 KBMW, the voice of the Valley.
How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side. No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, providing grain and agronomy services to help maximize your farm's potential. Red River Grain has been serving farmers for years with competitive prices and high-quality service. Speak to Brad, Carson, or Tammy for all of your grain and agronomy needs. Red River Grain, East Breckenridge, 643-3738. That's 643-3738, or you can find them online at redrivergrain.com.
All right, we're back in business. Another week here at the Voice of the Valley. Last week we had a ton of Wi-Fi issues from our courtside camera location. This week we've rectified that and hooked up a 40-foot Ethernet cable. So if you want to watch this game on KBMW News Live YouTube in 1080 HD, we are right atop the bleachers center court. It's going to be a fun one tonight. Let's jump right into your stat report presented by Matt and Amanda Frederick at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Let's start with Wahpeton's last victory. Wahpeton's hoping to start this revenge tour and pick up some wins against some of the schools that knocked them off the first time around. And they started that off Thursday with a 59-43, very convincing win over a talented Central Cass team that spent some time in the top 5 of the statewide rankings. Hallie Miller led the way in that one, 18 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 steals. Miller shot 7 of 13 overall, 4 of 5 from the charity stripe. And you love to see that volume out of Miller, that confidence, 13 shots. Huskies are going to hope she keeps the hot hand. Scout Woods was once again good in this one. 16 points, 5 of 10 from the floor, 6 of 7 at the free throw line as she has really caught fire on the freebies down the stretch here. 7 rebounds and 4 steals to boot. Piper Nelson, she contributed 9 points, 3 of 8 shooting, 3 of 4 at the free throw line. Didn't shoot that great from 3, and it's nice to see her contribute some points when the three-pointer's not falling, because that's really her specialty as an outside shooter. So 9 points for Piper Nelson. Claire Woods had 9 points, 4 of 9 shooting, knocked down 1 of her 2 free throws, 6 boards for Claire as well, and she's teaming up in the post with Sienna Fobb, who just does a little bit of everything. 4 points, she only took 4 shots, so she was 2 of 4 from the field, 6 rebounds, 2 steals for Sienna Fobb, and that post trio is going to be so huge in trying to turn Hayden Crockett away tonight. Scout Woods, Claire Woods, Sienna Fobb down low, and Jalea Lopez-Lee, the Energizer Bunny, coming off the bench, providing some good minutes as well in the post. And the second part of your stat report tonight is going to feature the first matchup between these two teams back on January 13th, not so long ago, 70-60 loss at Northern Cass for Wahpeton. And of course, Northern Cass led by Hayden Crockett, 38 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, a block, and also a steal. She was 12 for 25 from the field, so just a tish under 50%, 5 of 11 from downtown, and 9 for 12 at the free throw line. And that's some big volume scoring from Hayden Crockett. Certainly going to be a Miss Basketball candidate, arguably the best player in the state, 31 points a game this year. Liv Olson, she had 2 points, but what a floor game from Liv Olsen. She had 2 points, both of them coming on free throws, so she did not make a field goal. 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 4 steals. And then they had Cadence Huzar, 5'5", 7th grade guard. And Huzar put forward 7 points on 3 of 5 shooting, 7 boards to match, and 1 assist. And Scout Woods had a pretty big game in her own right, 28 points. Didn't really shoot a good percentage, 8 of 21 from the field, but when you knock down all 10 of your free throws, you can make a living at the line. 6 rebounds for Scout as well. And Piper Nelson, another decent game in this one. Also couldn't really find her shot, 5 of 17, but she did knock down 3 of 9 threes, and I don't think any coach is going to complain about your 7th grader shooting 33% from 3. So 3 of 9 for Nelson and 4 steals. Very quick defender on the perimeter, and we're going to be seeing her for the next 5 years here on varsity. Quick look at the overall shooting numbers for this one. Wahpeton was 19 of 66. Yikes, 28%. 8 of 27 on 3, 29%. Northern Cass was white hot, 24 of 48. You do the math, that's 50%. 48 shots. Hayden Crocker, she shot over half of those shots. 7 of 15 on 3 for Northern Cass as well, good for 46%. And Wahpeton still able to hang in there and only fall by 10 points in that game, a 70-60 loss. Again, 7-12 with Hayden Crockett averaging 31 points. That's kind of hard to believe. Wahpeton 7-10, led by Scout Woods, averaging just a tish under 20. We don't have her actual numbers because the program had a little bit of issues keeping stats this year, but she's right around that 20-point mark and kind of making a bid for All-State once again as Wahpeton tries to make a playoff push. That is your State Farm Stat Report presented by agents Matt and Amanda Frederick. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Amanda's got you covered in Breckenridge, Matt's got you covered in Wahpeton, and I got you covered tonight here at the Dog Den of Wahpeton High School. We'll take another break. When we come back, let's talk Smith Motors' keys to the game, and let's look at the schedules for these two teams this year who are struggling to get up to 500 and in a very, very crucial spot tonight, trying to lock up a number 4 playoff seed down the stretch. You're listening to Lady Huskies basketball on AM 1450, KBMW.
Save big this month with Smith Motors in Wahpeton. $30 in rebates on the purchase of 3 AC Delco wiper blades. $20 in rebates on the purchase and installation of select AC Delco gold batteries. And $15 in rebates on the purchase and installation of 1 AC Delco cabin air filter and 1 engine air filter. Gear up for winter with these exclusive offers. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wahpeton. Online at smithmotors.com.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local State Farm agents.
We're here to debunk all the insurance junk.
What do you really need to know?
What is a fair and competitive price?
Let us make sure you are getting the best bang for your insurance dollar.
And find out why State Farm has been around for over 100 years and remains number 1 today.
You know, there's a lot of talk about assisted living facilities in the area, but at Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge, the story really is different. Let me tell you about it. The story at Twin Town Villa is caring eyes looking after the people you love. It's a collection of ears listening to what their residents need. It's the gentle, compassionate action that takes care of those needs. It's real connection that assures you that your family members are never alone. That's just part of the story. Take a tour and see for yourself. Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge.
Welcome back to Wahpeton High School. I'm Robert Wanick, and shout out to Robert Wanick Sr. tuning in tonight on AM 1450. Let me know that it sounds good. It's always good to get a sound check. And that got me thinking about Highcamp Construction, our timeout sponsor. My dad has made quite a nice career out there. Very proud of him. And they are having their Neil Highcamp Youth Fishing Derby on Saturday. I know it's going to be cold, but if your little one can brave the cold, or if they're old enough to tough it out there, they're going to have tons of hot chocolate treats and prizes for all kids in attendance. That is at Highcamp Construction in Wahpeton. They got that man-made pond all stocked and ready to go. Put some smiles on some kids' faces. That's going down this Saturday, Neil Highcamp Youth Fishing Derby. And tonight we got a good one, the 7-12 Northern Cass Jaguars, 7-10 Wahpeton Lady Huskies. Northern Cass took the first game 70-60. Wahpeton is looking to get some revenge here on the Hayden Crockett-led Jaguars. Let's take one more look at your stat report again. Let's look at that Central Cass game, 18 from Hallie Miller. 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 steals to lead the backcourt. Scout Woods dropped 16 on 50% shooting, 6 of 7 from the line, 4 steals. Piper Nelson with 9 points, 5 boards. Claire Woods, 9 points, 6 boards. Sienna Fobb, 4 points, 6 boards. And in that one, I believe that Wahpeton used the second quarter 23-7. They outscored the Squirrels in the second quarter to take a 31-18 halftime lead. And anytime you hold a team to single digits in a quarter, you're usually going to be in the win column. So we're going to get going here in about 7 minutes at Wahpeton High School. Again, it was senior night tonight. One more time for those of you who may be a little late to the broadcast, we'll go over the seniors for the Wahpeton Lady Huskies here. Let's start with the managers. Ella Graves, Jesse Shear Lyman. And then we got Jalea Lopez-Lee, number 35, parents Kendall and Paul. Favorite memory, playing at the Shack. Favorite drill, Yukon shooting in Kansas. Notice how nobody puts crushers or wind sprints on here. Plans after graduation, Jalea wants to attend Ole Miss for nursing. Advice for underclassmen, always try to get better and have fun. Scout Woods, parents David and Heather. Favorite memory, beating West Fargo to go to state. Man, that was a fever dream. And favorite drill is 11 player. Plans after graduation, she's attending NDSU for biology in hopes of pursuing a dental degree. And of course, she's continuing her illustrious track and field career, multi-time state champion thrower. She's going to get right back at that this spring. Advice for underclassmen, touch the lines on the sprints. That's a good one. Hallie Miller, parents Cassie, Jace, and Jordana. Favorite memory, celebrating in the locker room after winning. Favorite drill, Mustang transition. Plans after graduation, possibly attend Montana State for exercise science. And her advice for underclassmen, embrace the moments, learn from challenges, and cherish the memories. And Olivia Hansen, parents Carter and Kim. Favorite memory, going to state. Some people never get a chance to go to state, so that's a good one to hang your hat on. Favorite drill, Yukon shooting. Plans after graduation, attend UND for kinesiology in hopes of pursuing a degree in physical therapy. Advice for underclassmen, work hard, enjoy it, and don't take anything for granted. And Taya Luneberg, parents Brian and Emily. Favorite memory, beating West Fargo to go to state. Sensing a trend here. Favorite drill, Big 50 and 5-spot shooting. Plans after graduation, attend SDSU for radiologic technology in hopes of pursuing a physician assistant degree. Lots of smart gals on this team, on this senior-led squad. And advice for underclassmen, enjoy every second and don't talk when Watson is talking. Just got to tell the rest of her teammates that one. Don't talk when Coach Brian Watson is talking. So congratulations once again to the Lady Huskies seniors, class of 2025. And we'll be going live here in about 5 minutes on KBMW News Live YouTube. And it should be a good one. Like I said earlier, 2 7-win teams battling for that number 4 seed in Region 1. We'll go back over those region standings one more time before we take a break here on the Red River Grain pregame show. In the driver's seat, Valley City Highlanders at 16-2, 9-1 in the region. Kindred Vikings at 14-4, 7-2 in the region. Central Cass Squirrels, who just lost to Wahpeton, they're 12-7, 6-4 in the region. Oak Grove, 9-9. They're also 500 in region play at 5-5. Wahpeton's trying to knock them off that 4 line. Lady Huskies nipping at their heels, 7-10, 3-6 in region. And Northern Cass, they want to take the Husky spot at 7-12, 3-6 in region as well. For those of you folks listening at the Voice of the Valley, you can tune into this game on KBMW News Live YouTube and 1080 HD. Let's take one more break, recognize our sponsors, and then we'll come back from the Dog Den as the Huskies are coming out in their white warm-up t-shirts, courtesy Gripper Sports. The theme tonight is Whiteout.
You know, there's a lot of talk about assisted living facilities in the area, but at Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge, the story really is different. Let me tell you about it. The story at Twin Town Villa is caring eyes looking after the people you love. It's a collection of ears listening to what their residents need. It's the gentle, compassionate action that takes care of those needs. It's real connection that assures you that your family members are never alone. That's just part of the story. Take a tour and see for yourself. Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge.
very quick break because we're back with your Smith Motors keys to the game. Small town friendly, big town deals, and just one key here for Wahpeton. Get the backcourt going. You know what you're going to get out of Scout Woods. Probably going to get 20 points, 5 rebounds. She's going to put the other team in some foul trouble. So you know you're going to get that out of her. Anything you can get out of the backcourt in addition from Hallie Miller and Piper Nelson is going to further your chances of winning this game that much more. 27 points from Miller and Nelson combined last game. 18 from Miller and 9 from Nelson. So getting the backcourt going. Maybe they get Gracie Falk coming off the bench. Maybe it's Cambry Mauk. Lots of talented guards here. A lot of young guards in this program. And hopefully they can help out Scout Woods so it doesn't have to be a one-woman show tonight. Same could be said about the post, though. The supporting cast has been improving all year long. Jalea Lopez-Lee having a career year as a senior. Love to see it. And Claire Woods, still just a freshman, I believe. So I'll have to check the roster here. Claire Woods, a 5'11 freshman. She has been coming into her own as well as a bona fide low post scorer. So supporting cast needs to step up tonight if they're going to avoid getting sank by Hayden Crockett once again. That is your Smith Motors key to the game. All hands on deck for the Wahpeton Lady Huskies. Taking a look at your injury report presented by CHI St. Francis. Latea Luneberg. I'm not sure if she's going to be come out there for senior night whatsoever. She's had a series of knee injuries over the last 2 years, unfortunately, and she shifted her focus to helping be a team manager and a graphic designer for the Wahpeton Husky Howl. You can find them on social media everywhere. You know, I know she wants to take the court one more time this year with her team. She's out there in the warm-ups. She's got the knee brace on, so we'll see if she steps foot on the floor tonight. But that is our CHI St. Francis injury report. Shot blocking aficionado Latea Luneberg dealing with that knee injury. And we'll take a look quick here at your Wahpeton schedule for the year. Lost to South Prairie Max, beat Stanley, lost to Kindred, lost to Millbank, lost to Thompson, 3 straight losses. And then they bounced back with 2 in a row over 4 wins, Minnewacan and Lisbon. Lost at Valley City, the number 1 team in the region now. Lost to Central Cass here. Lost at Northern Cass. Lost to Oak Grove here. Lost to Breckenridge in the border battle. Beat Beulah, beat Standing Rock. Lost to Valley City. Beat Lisbon, beat Central Cass. So winners 4 out of their last 5. The Lady Huskies will try to keep it going tonight as we'll pause for the national anthem on AM 1450 KBMW.
Hey, North Dakota State College of Science, students, parents, and sports fans. You can find all the fun student events and upcoming games on the NDSCS website homepage at ndscs.edu. That's ndscs.edu.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time-consuming and frustrating. That's why Bear Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous, hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks Pre-Finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wahpeton.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
Welcome back to the Dog Den inside Wahpeton High School, and the Huskies trying to make it 5 of 6 as they try to have a mid-season, late-season rebirth. There's only 4 games left, 2 of them at home on AM 1450 KBMW, as we're getting ready to introduce our Farmers Union Oil of the Southern Valley starting lineup. We'll start off with the Northern Cass Jaguars. Jaguars are going to roll with number 2, Hayden Crockett, a 5'9 senior guard, averaging 31 points a game. Number 10, Tess Jalbert, 5'7 junior guard. Reese Lavig, number 23, a 5'5 junior guard. Olivia Olson, number 12, a 5'8 junior forward. And Cadence Huzar, number 15, 5'5", 7th grade guard. So we're going to have a little 7th grade guard battle tonight with Piper Nelson and Cadence Huzar. And for the Wahpeton Huskies, it looks like they're going to go with number 40, Scout Woods. Woods, a senior forward. She stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. They dim the lights here inside the Dog Den. One of the coolest traditions here in local high school sports. They'll spotlight the players from up top. Got a great view on KBMW News Live YouTube. Scout Woods, Jalea Lopez-Lee will also draw the start tonight. 5'8", electric senior, brings the energy. We'll have number 2, Hallie Miller, who's a 5'10 senior guard, one of the craftiest offensive players and tremendous length in the passing lane on defense as well. And a 5'6 senior, number 4, Olivia Hansen. She can shoot the lights out from beyond the arc. And at forward, and it looks like we're going to have Latea Luneberg coming out here. I sure hope so. That would be a fantastic surprise here for senior night, as we can't quite see who the 5th starter is behind the sea of white shirts in the lineup. Making her return to the lineup, number 23, Latea Luneberg. What an exciting moment for Luneberg and the Husky faithful. 5'10 senior. Her first time stepping on the hardwood this season, and that should spark this squad as we get ready to start the ball game here on AM 1450 KBMW. So we've got the scoreboard on our YouTube channel for you guys, presented by Carlson Family Insurance, representing auto owners. And we're ready to tip this thing off from Wahpeton High School. 7-10 Lady Huskies, 7-12 Northern Cass Jags. Something's got to give. Tip-off tonight presented by NDSCS, the science of learning by doing. Miller's going to tip off, and she's going to tip it back nearly out of bounds in the backcourt to Olivia Hansen. And it looks like everybody's going to stand here till the first bucket tonight, folks. Swung around to Olivia Hansen, over to Miller, over to Luneberg on the wing. Jalea Lopez in the corner, she turns it over inside. Northern Cass quickly up court, swinging it into the corner. Back to the left side near wing. Again, tip-off presented by NDSCS as we are underway here. Inside, a big block by Scout Woods, and it is going to go off Northern Cass, but they're going to hang on to the ball. Scout Woods swatted that one. It sure appeared like it bounced off of Tess Jalbert, but it's going to stay with Northern Cass on the baseline. Up top with the basketball, it's Hayden Crockett. Keep an eye on the lefty. She throws it inside. Kicked back out. Inside, working on Woods, and she contests that shot, and we're going to get a late whistle here. Woods gets called for the foul. It's going to be our first stoppage in play tonight, folks, and we might get some traffic coming up and down concessions and stuff like that from where we're set up. But at least we know we'll have a good connection for you guys tonight. First free throw, no good, and Latea Luneberg is going to check out. She gets up and down the floor. Great to see her out there, her first action of the season, and they're going to usher in Piper Nelson. Second free throw rolls in. 1 for 2 trip for Tess Jalbert. She's got both shot attempts so far for the Lady Huskies. Over to Miller on the wing. Miller picks up her dribble, looking for a place to go. She finds Nelson. Wahpeton's got 4 out, 1 in. It's Scout Woods in the lane. She's going back and forth. Miller drives. Woods slips to the baseline corner. She's going to drive, get around 2 defenders. Little finger roll for the first basket of the ball game for Wahpeton. 2-1 Lady Huskies lead on your CFI scoreboard. Woods chases it down, nearly gets a steal, but Northern Cass able to recover on the sideline right in front of the Husky student section. Jalbert kicks it out. Driving baseline, it's Crockett, bumped off her line by Jalea Lopez-Lee. Officials are going to bite the whistle on that one, and Lopez-Lee doing what she does there, physicality, forces a turnover. A lot of excitement here for only 3 points so far in the first 90 seconds. In the corner, it's Nelson. Nelson gets it short corner to Woods. She flips it up top to Hansen. Hansen's going to give it up to Miller. Miller to the top of the key. They'll reset with Nelson. Zone defense here. Into the corner. Hansen had a good look at a 3. She works it into Lopez-Lee. Into Woods. Woods gets bumped off her spot and can't finish, but an O-board putback for Scout Woods. And Wahpeton has a 4-1 lead. Scout Woods using the contact to her advantage. Into the corner. Airballed the jumper, but a beautiful box out there by Tess Jalbert. She's been the focal point so far. She boxes out Scout Woods. Not an easy task. She gets the putback. Nelson working at the 28-foot line. She'll draw it out to the Huskies logo. Bounce pass over to Woods. Woods gets a screen from Miller into the corner to Hansen. Nice little head fake, but she's chased off. Hansen up top to Nelson. Little skip pass to Miller. See if Miller works one-on-one. She'll give it up to Hansen. Over to Nelson. Head fake from Nelson. Floater on the baseline. That misses everything. Rebound, Northern Cass. Right in front of the Wahpeton student section. They got some glow sticks tonight. They're going to be a nuisance. Number 15, Cadence Huzar, throws it out of bounds. So no flow so far for Northern Cass, but you look up at the scoreboard, it's only 4-3 Wahpeton. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Sienna Fobb checks into the ballgame. Woods in the middle of the paint. She squares, faces the hoop, bounce pass short corner to Miller. Miller drives, little hook pass to Woods. Mid-ranger down and out. Central Cass into the corner. Skip pass. Wahpeton having trouble rotating here. A bunch of Jaguars open on that play, but they don't pull the trigger. Up top, it's Crockett, and it's tipped away by Miller. So Hayden Crockett struggling to even get a touch here on offense. That's kind of a coaching mantra there. You want your best player just to get a touch every possession, see if they can make something out of it, but they haven't even been able to get her the ball. She will get it here off the inbounds. She drives to the corner, pops a contested 3 over Scout Woods. It's long, tipped out of bounds by the Jaguars. Giving up some size there, Piper Nelson on the rebound, but she's able to fight off the Jaguars, and Huskies will retain possession. Miller's got the ball left wing. Her defender leaves her, but she passes up a wide open 3, gets it to Hansen. Over to Nelson. Right elbow, Miller. Little back to the basket move. She gets Woods back cutting to the hoop. A lot of contact there. They're going to call a foul on the floor. So that's going to be on Jalbert. Each team with 1 foul early on. Into the corner, Nelson. She fires right away off the inbounds. That one nearly hits the shot clock. Woods gets the rebound. She fires from the wing, and that one is long. And Miller draws contact underneath. Count that one. She's going to get a few chest bumps on her way to the free throw line, and that's going to fire the Huskies up. 6-3 Wahpeton on your CFI scoreboard. Miller embraces the contact and throws that one high off the window. Gets it to drop right through. Nice soft touch. It's not easy to make a shot off the high glass like that. Miller's got a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Free throw off the back iron, up in the air. It's Sienna Fobb fighting for the rebound. It's on the floor. Tess Jalbert goes down. Very smart play there to keep her dribble and avoid the travel. Crockett, little fall-away jumper off the window. That's next-level stuff there. 6-5. She just went to her left-hand side, flipped it off the glass. It's Hansen and Nelson up top. Woods all alone in the post. Goes to the reverse side of the basket. Kick out to Hansen, short on the three. Rebound into the hands of Northern Cass. Now they're finding ways to get Crockett the ball. Skip pass, wide open in the corner. Good recovery there by Scout Woods to get there. They're going to kick it right back out. Air ball off of Crockett's foot. That shot attempt by Carly Ryder, well short off the sneakers of Crockett. Checking in, Cambry Mauk. Claire Woods is in, Cambry Mauk is in. Hallie Miller and Scout Woods will get a breather. Mauk over to Claire Woods in the corner. Fobb is posting up. She fires a pass out to Mauk, and Wahpeton's swinging it around the perimeter quite well on this possession. Fobb tries to force it into Woods, but Northern Cass able to jump the pass and get the turnover. Jalbert with a quick trigger in the corner, and that one was pretty much through the net, popped all the way back out. Look at that play by Northern Cass, able to tip it off Wahpeton and maintain possession. It's going to be a war of attrition here. Which team is going to break first? Crockett will trigger it into the corner to Jalbert. Deep three from Crockett. Nothing but nylon. Just a quick flick of the wrist puts Northern Cass up 8-6 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And Wahpeton, not a good three-point shooting team, to put it nicely. They can't afford to fall behind by too much. Nelson over to Mauk. Claire Woods in the corner. Her defender stumbles, and she makes her pay. Jalbert lost her footing, and Woods says, I'll take three from the corner. Huskies regain the lead at 9-8 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Jalbert hounded by Mauk. Mauk able to tip the ball, but Jalbert hangs on. Northern Cass throwing it all over the place. Up top, Jalbert gets her feet set. Three-pointer, buries it. 11-9 as the teams are trading leads here early on. Mauk, a good job catching that pass and gathering herself with the defender in her grill. Gets it over to Nelson, blows by the defense, her floater off the front iron. Crockett coming up the court. She tries to force it inside, and she gets it ripped away by Sienna Fobb. Fobb quickly out to Nelson, one-on-one in the open court. Nelson fades away from the contact, can't finish off the window. And Northern Cass is going to push the envelope here. Deep two. That's a low percentage shot there, and it doesn't go. Crockett gets away with a little reach there. Wahpeton quickly inside, low block to Claire Woods. She's going to hit the floor fighting for it, kicks it out to Fobb. Fobb passes up the three, and Hansen will reset at the 28-foot line. Over to Mauk on the right wing. Elbow pass to Claire Woods. Baseline Fobb, up top Hansen. Left wing Nelson, three-pointer flies, three-pointer short. And Cambry Mauk's going to need a fall down low. Excellent ball movement so far, though, for the Lady Huskies. They are hitting the back cuts to the post. They are finding their forwards at the elbows, and they are swinging it around the perimeter. Stuff they can certainly build off against this Jaguars team. So Scout Woods gets about a 2-minute breather, and she's back in. Final 44 seconds of the first quarter here. Crockett double-teamed here. She's able to split it. They get it inside, kick it out. Three-pointer on the way. It's long. Woods corrals the rebound. Up to Miller. Shot clock is off. Final 30 seconds of the quarter. Miller's going to draw a little blocking foul. Little hip clip in front of the scorer's table. And that's going to be 3 on Northern Cass. So they got 1 to give here if they need to use it at the tail end of the quarter. Miller has it. She drives, kicks it to Mauk. Over to Skyly Paulskamp. Woods wide open on the wing. Thinks about it, gives it back to Paulskamp. Woods, nice cut to the middle lane, wide open. Shooter's touch. Off the rim, off the backboard, through the hoop. Wahpeton 11, Northern Cass 11, final 5 seconds. Crockett comes off a screen, but she's blanketed. A deep three, nearly banked in by Jalbert. And Wahpeton trying to force Jalbert and the rest of this Jaguars team to beat them. They hold Crockett to 5 in the first quarter, and that's like holding anyone else to 0. We're tied 11-11 through 1 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. You're listening to Lady Huskies, Northern Cass Jags on AM 1450, KBMW.
Hey, North Dakota State College of Science, students, parents, and sports fans. You can find all the fun student events and upcoming games on the NDSCS website homepage at ndscs.edu. That's ndscs.edu.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time-consuming and frustrating. That's why Bear Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous, hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks pre-finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wahpeton.
Welcome back to the Dog Den. As billed, a back-and-forth first quarter, all knotted up at 11. Hayden Crockett being pestered by these Husky double teams. She turns it away. Scout Woods, breakaway. Layup at the rim. 13-11 Huskies. They get Crockett to turn it over. She's going to come up the court and get a quick assist there. Not going to happen twice. Tied up at 13. Mauk brings it up court. Mauk getting some good run here. The tail end of the first quarter, and she's back in to start the second. So is Paulskamp. Paulskamp over to Woods on the left side. She gets it to the other Woods. Claire on the inside through contact. Strong finish for the freshman. Crockett into the corner. There's two floaters in. This 2-3 trap zone looking pretty good so far, but Northern Cass able to split it and hit that floater. Paulskamp brings it up over to Claire. Up to Paulskamp. Woods sisters in the paint. We got Miller, Mauk, Paulskamp on the perimeter. Woods inside out look to Miller. Her three-pointer a little hard. And Paulskamp with the O board. So a fresh 35 for Wahpeton on the shot clock. Claire Woods driving. A little bit of contact. Can't finish. Scout Woods going for the rebound. Can't quite hang on to it. The ball's going to stay with Wahpeton. So Piper Nelson will check back in from Cambry Mauk. A nice stretch from Mauk. No turnovers, valuing the basketball. That's what you want out of your girl who's bringing it up the court. So Miller will trigger it in. We got a little line action here on the inbound play. Nelson comes off for a three, gets it back to the inbounder Miller. She drives baseline. There's that hook pass to Woods. That's some great action, but Woods can't finish it. Quick outlet pass up court. Lefty layup for Jalbert. And the lead goes back to Northern Cass. Head coach Brian Watson doesn't like that transition effort. He's going to call a timeout presented by Highcamp Construction. We'll take one with him. 17-15 Northern Cass with a slim lead on your CFI scoreboard.
Protect your equipment and get rewarded by purchasing premium Cenex lubricants with Cenex gift cards for gallons. You can earn a $50 Visa gift card for every 100 gallons of Cenex diesel engine oils, tractor hydraulic fluids, gear lubes, and greases purchased between now and through February 28, 2025. Contact Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley for qualifying Cenex products and promotion details. Some exclusions apply, and don't forget to ask about the best warranty in the industry, the Cenex Total Protection Plan. Proven durability, powered locally.
All right, we're back here. 6:16 to go in the first half. Wahpeton keeping pace with Northern Cass. 17-15 they trail. No team either able to pull away so far. Into the corner, it's Fobb. Back up to Paulskamp. Nelson gets it to Fobb. She's going to take a free throw line jumper. Air ball. Offensive rebound, Woods. Woods over the top. She's going to draw a foul. Woods so good at the free throw line. 6 of 7 last time out against Central Cass. 10 of 10 at Northern Cass earlier this season. She'll head to the line for 2. First one's up, first one's in. Olivia Hansen will check back in, give Wahpeton an outside shooting threat alongside Piper Nelson. Scout Woods readies for the second free throw. Up and in. 2 for 2 trip. We're all tied at 17 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Crockett coming up the court, met quickly by Hallie Miller. A little bit of 2-on-2 crime there. Piper Nelson trying to tip it away. Out to Jalbert. Jalbert a little quick with her feet there. Little shuffle step before she puts the basketball down. She gets called for travel. Nelson will bring it across the timeline. She's going to hand it off to Woods at the top of the key. Woods gets a screen from Miller. Beautiful angle on that bounce pass to Sienna Fobb. Talk about a seal. Sienna Fobb absolutely buried the defense and able to lay that one in for two. Wahpeton regains the lead. Into the corner, it's Crockett. Shoots it right over the hand of Miller. Air ball, but an offensive rebound put back for Reese Leivig. Nice back cut there. Claire Woods finds Miller, and another chance for a three-point play. Hallie Miller hanging in the air, one-hand teardrop. That one barely hit the net. She shot it straight up in the air, and it came straight down. Beautiful roll off the fingertips with some backspin on that shot. And that one rolls out, so unable to convert the 2 3-point plays, but great finishing through contact. Quickly into the corner, it's Gelbert. Northern Cass wasting no time here, as that one is clearly tipped out of bounds by Northern Cass, trying to get the rebound away from Sienna Fobb, but it's going to stay with Northern Cass. So I think Wahpeton got one on their end. Northern Cass gets one on this end, so the basketball gods making it all right in the world. Thrown in, Crockett. Miller slips, and Crockett travels before she puts it down. So a little bit excitable on the dribble drives here as Northern Cass. 2 travels on the last 3 possessions. Wahpeton up by 2, a big opportunity here to stretch this lead to 2 possessions. Woods catches it at the top of the key. She tries to drive inside, but 3 defenders block her off. Miller left wing. Miller picks up her dribble into the corner. Back to Miller up top. Trying to get it to Hansen, but she's absolutely ran off the perimeter. She finally does. Wahpeton works the ball into the corner to Fobb, and there's that cutting action. Fobb into Scout Woods. Woods again. Rolls it off the rim and in, and she has a touch on that shot tonight. Puts Wahpeton up by 4, 23-19. Big possession for Central Cass here. Driving, picking up her dribbles, number 23, Reese Leivig. She's going to get up top to Gelbert, nearly travels. Crockett sets a screen for Gelbert. Gelbert can't go anywhere. Into the corner again, Leivig up top. Into Gelbert, back to Leivig. She passes up an open 3 for a long 2, and she's going to knock down the jumper and get fouled in the process. Never want to foul the shooter on a deep 2. It is one of the most low percentage shots in basketball when you're just a foot inside the 3-point line. She knocks it down, and she's going to get rewarded with a chance to make it 3. Levague, the pronunciation. Sorry for you Northern Cass fans. Spent most of my pregame trying to get our new setup ready in this new location, so try to get up to speed with the lineups as the game goes. We're all knotted at 23 on your CFI scoreboard. Woods forcing her way inside. Tries to pass through the double team. It gets tipped. Woods tips it out to Miller. Looked like she was fouled again on that one. This time she's not going to get the whistle. And Scout Woods tips that one out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Black. So we've had several calls here on the out of bounds that from a bird's eye view, they're probably going the other way, but it's going to stay with Wahpeton. Miller triggers it into Olivia Hansen. She's going to pull it out and pass it right back to Miller. Woods one-on-one in the post. Little armbar there from the defense. Number 20, Faith Fury. Woods skip pass over to Miller. Miller blows by the defense. A lot of contact there. No call. Rebound. Northern Cass on the run. Levague. She pops it from the free throw line, and she's got the hot hand. Up to 8 points. Miller dribbling into the corner there. Skip pass to Olivia Hansen, quickly over to Fobb. Woods working hard in the paint, got her hands out looking for an entry pass. She's ran out of there. Fobb doing the same thing now as they switch spots. Up to Piper Nelson. 11 on the shot clock. They got to get it to somebody for an isolation or shoot a deep 3 from Nelson. She misses it, saves it in front of the Northern Cass bench, but it's tipped out of bounds off the Huskies. You know, late shot clock situation, you always like to see a team kind of smash it inside and try to get to the free throw line rather than shoot a 25-footer, but Wahpeton just couldn't get anything going on that possession. Wahpeton trails 25-23, 2:45 to go in the first half. Leveg, she's going to drive. One-handed swing pass. Back up top to number 4, Carly Ryder. She gets it over to number 15, Cadence Huzar. Inside to Crockett. Crockett leaves it short. Offensive rebound. Foul's going to be on Scout Woods. She brought her hands down. Crockett with good awareness to go right through them for an and one. That one's actually going to be on Sienna Fobb. Second chance buckets are killing the Lady Huskies right now. Could have a 4-point lead. Instead, they trail by 4. Crockett hits the free throw. She's up to 8 points, and you never want to send a prolific scorer who's struggling to the free throw line. An easy way for them to get their shot back on track. So Wahpeton looks to answer here. 2:20 to go in the half. Piper Nelson with the ball. Over to Olivia Hansen. Wahpeton yet to hit a three-pointer in the first half, and Claire Woods trying to change that. Claire Woods has the only 3 in the first half. Can't make it 2 as she misses that one on the baseline. Inside, nobody paying attention. Wide open layup for Faith Fury. A lapse on defense there for the Huskies. Miscommunication. Inside to Woods. She gets pushed off her spot. She's going to get hit again, and she's going to finish. Second contact, much better than the first because it comes at the rim. Woods deposits the layup. Scout Woods got pushed about 2 feet on the entry pass. They let that one go, and she forces it inside, and they catch the second one. She's got a chance for a 3-point play here. 30-25, Northern Cass. 30-26, Woods is 3 for 3 at the charity stripe. She'll get a breather. Jalea Lopez-Lee will check in. Provide Wahpeton a good defensive presence. She's always on top of the loose balls. She gets a lot of tie-ups and jumps. Possession arrow does favor Wahpeton, so we'll see if Lopez-Lee can tie something up here. Right away, Lopez-Lee turns the defense away, but nobody there to rebound. And another second chance opportunity for the Lady Huskies. They get what they're looking for off the bench with Lopez-Lee. She bodies up the shooter, misses the shot, and Hayden Crockett waiting in the wings, uncontested. She gets fouled on top of it. Rattles it in, 33-26, and just like that, Crockett has 10 points. Mauk gets it up to Olivia Hansen. Wahpeton trails by 7, largest deficit tonight. Lopez-Lee in the corner quickly gives it up to Nelson. Cambry Mauk posting up down low. Claire Woods on the baseline. Might want to switch those roles around as Mauk gets over to the baseline. Woods at the elbow. She's going to get fouled. So that's 4 fouls on Northern Cass, 1 away from the bonus. We'll see if Wahpeton goes right back inside here. I was going to say I'd be kind of surprised if they don't check Scout Woods in on the edge of the bonus, and they do. They check her in for Cambry Mauk. We'll see if this inbound pass goes right to Woods. Woods will screen for Claire Woods. She's going to seal. Northern Cass not surprised by that. They're ready. Woods slips out to the baseline. They give it to her. Guarded by Crockett, up to Hansen. Little pump fake on the 3. Wahpeton swinging it around the perimeter. Lopez-Lee. Lopez-Lee, pass into Claire Woods. She tries to put it on the floor in traffic, and that's going to lead to a jump ball. It stays with Wahpeton. She's guarded by Jalbert there, and Jalbert is 5'7", and she's also guarded by number 20, Faith Fury, who's 5'10". Claire Woods at 5'11", a size advantage. Lopez-Lee trying to get it in. She does to Nelson. 17 on the shot clock. We're under 1 minute to go on the first half. Wahpeton trailing by 7. Hallie Miller dribbles right. She gives it up to Lopez-Lee at the 28-foot line. 6 on the shot clock. She gives it up to Woods. Woods tries to pass it into the corner. And Wahpeton's got to get somebody in isolation with like 10 seconds left. They cannot be passing the basketball around in the final 10 seconds of the shot clock. Miller, Woods, Nelson, I don't care who it is. You just got to get it to somebody and let them cook. Back to Miller off the inbound. She fires a deep 3. Bank is open on a Monday night. Big time shot for Hallie Miller. I didn't hear her call it from up here, but it's going to count nonetheless. 33-29. Offensive rebound, Crockett. And Wahpeton just can't keep letting Crockett crash in there. She's going to pull it out, and they're going to hold for the last shot here. Crockett double teamed, wide open inside on the slip, and a missed layup. for Northern Cass, and adding insult to injury, they're going to foul Claire Woods, and she'll go to the free throw line. So beautiful pass there from Crockett out of the double team to Levague. She misses the open layup. Claire Woods is going to get fouled on the rebound. Chance to cut this lead to 2. Big turn of events here in Wahpeton. First free throw is a laser. She just does rattle it in. 33-30, 11 seconds left in the first half. One more coming for Claire Woods. Latea Luneberg's going to check in again to end the half here. To a big round of applause in her first game back from injury. Second free throw from Claire Woods. Swoosh, 33-31. Crockett has the basketball. 8 to go in the half. She's guarded by Lopez Lee. They double team her, forces it over to Gelbert. Back to Crockett at the free throw line. She rises up, gets the shot off, and it's short. And Wahpeton is going to head into the locker room. Pretty happy about that. Chasing around Hayden Crockett, making her break a sweat out here, making her work for all of her 11 points. Northern Cass 33, Wahpeton 31. And if the Lady Huskies can limit those second chance opportunities, they're going to be in business when we come back with your Minn Kota Ag Products halftime show. I'm Robert Wanek inside the Dog Den at Wahpeton High School, Division A, Region 1 basketball at the voice of the Valley.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heidkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heidkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948. Buying a new home is an exciting experience, but it can be a stressful one too. Miller Realty can help relieve some of that stress with a simple formula of integrity, trust, and most importantly, experience. Their talented team is made up of Guy, Shelly, Jared, Lisa, Melissa, and Stephanie. They've put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes, and they understand this market. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
North Dakota State College of Science is powered by the strong local connections we have with employers, business partners, program advisors, and local business leaders. We're proud to call Wahpeton home. Find out more about how you or your business can support NDSCS by visiting ndscs.edu. That's ndscs.edu.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side. No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, providing grain and agronomy services to help maximize your farm's potential. Red River Grain has been serving farmers for years with competitive prices and high-quality service. Speak to Brad, Carson, or Tammy for all of your grain and agronomy needs. Red River Grain, East Breckenridge, 643-3738. That's 643-3738, or you can find them online at redrivergrain.com.
Save big this month with Smith Motors in Wahpeton. $30 in rebates on the purchase of 3 AC Delco wiper blades. $20 in rebates on the purchase and installation of select AC Delco Gold batteries. And $15 in rebates on the purchase and installation of 1 AC Delco cabin air filter and 1 engine air filter. Gear up for winter with these exclusive offers. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wahpeton. Online at smithmotors.com.
Welcome back to Wahpeton High School for your Minn Kota Ag Products halftime show, your #1 grain marketing and production agriculture supply company. I'm Robert Wanick, and we got two teams here tonight that are battling to become the #4 seed in Region 1. Wahpeton is in 5th. Northern Cass is in 6th. They are both 3-6 in the region. Northern Cass is 1-0 against the Huskies, so not only can Northern Cass leapfrog Wahpeton in the standings, they can sweep the season series, and when you have the tiebreaker like that, it's pretty much a done deal down the stretch. So Wahpeton trying to avoid that at all costs, hanging right there with Hayden Crockett and the Jaguars. 32-31, Northern Cass leads at half. I'll tell you how it went here on your State Farm stat report. Let's take a look at Northern Cass first. Hayden Crockett, a quiet 11 points. Wahpeton doing a fantastic job chasing her around with these double-team traps in the zone. Hallie Miller meeting her at half court, just throwing her out of rhythm. She's got 11 points, 12 points for Tess Jalbert, 8 points for Reese Leveg. And the problem here, 5 rebounds for Crockett, 4 rebounds for Jalbert, and 4 for Leveg. So 13 rebounds for the 3 guards, and most of those coming off missed shots, expending all that effort to get Northern Cass out of system to shoot a poor shot, and then nobody hunkers down to finish the possession, and that's why Wahpeton's down by 1 here. So a lot of good stuff from the Huskies offense, however, and let's take a look at those numbers for Wahpeton, presented by Matt and Amanda Frederick at State Farm. 15 points for Scout Woods, so halfway to 30 for Scout. 28 the first time these teams met. Claire Woods added 7 in the paint. We talked about that in our keys to the game. Having the supporting cast put up some good numbers as well. And 7 for Hallie Miller. A couple opportunities for Ann Ones. She did miss the free throws, but she was pretty relentless on finishing inside. And then 4 rebounds for Sienna Fobb. So Fobb coming off the bench in this one on senior night. Latea Luneberg drawing the start. We saw her start the game and then come in the final minute as well. What a story. Luneberg coming off a couple knee injuries, making her way all the way back, cleared to play tonight. And just a tremendous athlete. She's had a tremendous attitude about this whole thing. One of the top shot blockers in the EDC when Wahpeton was still playing in the EDC 2 seasons ago. 1.7 blocks per game. It's good to see her back out there. So 15 for Scout Woods, 7 for Claire Woods, 7 for Hallie Miller, 4 rebounds for Sienna Fobb. And those are your top players for Wahpeton here in the first half. Looks like we're coming back out in a couple minutes once they pack up all the gymnastics equipment. And we'll come back at that time on the Minn Kota Ag Products halftime show. Northern Cass leads 32-31. North Dakota Division A Region 1 girls basketball. 4 regular season games left. That's right. And then it's playoff time in North Dakota. This is AM 1450 KBMW, the voice of the Valley.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local State Farm agents.
We're here to debunk all the insurance junk.
What do you really need to know?
What is a fair and competitive price?
Let us make sure you are getting the best bang for your insurance dollar.
And find out why State Farm has been around for over 100 years and remains #1 today.
You know, there's a lot of talk about assisted living facilities in the area, but at Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge, the story really is different. Let me tell you about it. The story at Twin Town Villa is caring eyes looking after the people you love. It's a collection of ears listening to what their residents need. It's the gentle, compassionate action that takes care of those needs. It's real connection that assures you that your family members are never alone. That's just part of the story. Take a tour and see for yourself. Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge. You know, there's a lot of talk about assisted living facilities in the area, but at Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge, the story really is different. Let me tell you about it. The story at Twin Town Villa is caring eyes looking after the people you love. It's a collection of ears listening to what their residents need. It's the gentle, compassionate action that takes care of those needs. It's real connection that assures you that your family members are never alone. That's just part of the story. Take a tour and see for yourself. Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge. AM 1450, KDMW Breckenridge Wahpeton, and FM 94.3, K232 FH Breckenridge, the voice of the valley.
It's halftime at Wahpeton High School. The Lady Huskies trail the Northern Cass Jaguars by a score of 32-31. Big-time Region 1 basketball game, and playoffs are starting very soon for girls basketball in North Dakota. Boys basketball a little bit behind. They got some games to go down the stretch, but 4 regular season games yet for the Lady Huskies, and only 2 of them at home. So this is a big one on senior night, and they trail by 1 at the half. And tomorrow, folks, by the way, we're going to have another game on the air on B92.7 and KBMW News Live YouTube. One of my favorite places to shoot a video stream at Hillcrest Lutheran Academy in Fergus. Well, number one, because it's a couple blocks from my house, so I can hang out with the kiddo and then just go over there. And they have a whole press box area up there above the stands. And you can stand up there. You can zoom in on the players, you know, their reactions after they hit a big three or throw down a dunk. Just lots of room to operate there. And that's going to be a 7:30 game as well in Section 6A boys basketball. The Cowboys and the Hillcrest Lutheran Academy Comets, very evenly matched. We've had some good battles over the years. I'm super excited for that. We're going to do a special pregame at 7:10, tack on 5 minutes to that one. And the Cowboys are getting down there, their regular season games. So sitting at 10-10, trying to get back above 500. 90 seconds away till the second half here on your Minn Kota Ag Products halftime show. And let's go ahead and go over the scoring one more time. Hayden Crockett, 11 points, 5 boards. Tess Jalbert, 12 points, 4 boards. Reese Levag, 8 points and 4 rebounds. And for Wahpeton, your leaders in the opening half, Scout Woods with 15 points. Claire Woods with 7. Hallie Miller with 7. Sienna Fobb ripping down 4 rebounds. And Wahpeton really just got bullied on the glass. And they should be ahead in this game by, 6-8 points the way they're playing. Northern Cass not getting any clean looks at the hoop until they airball it, and nobody wants to rebound. So Watson probably had a pretty fiery talk about that in the locker room, as he should, and Lady Huskies maybe coming out with a different attitude here after the break, because this is a must-win game for the Huskies if they want to be in the top half, those playoff seedings, number 4 seed. It looks like Wahpeton's going to start the half. Actually, Northern Cass is going to start the half with the basketball, excuse me. And we'll see how Northern Cass adjusted as well to that tremendous defense on Crockett, who averaged 31 points and was held to 11 in the opening half. Into the corner, it's Jalbert. She swings it over to Levag. Levag's going to fire, and that one rattles out. Offensive rebound again to Northern Cass. Just back-breaking offensive rebounds this entire game. Levag on the wing. Just going to swing it over. Rolls out to Jalbert. She swings it back to Levag. Not afraid to shoot, but she pump fakes, picks up her dribble over to Jalbert in the corner. That's got to be a travel. Caught the ball, did a jump stop without dribbling, but she airballs anyways. See that a lot in high school basketball, especially girls basketball. They catch the ball and then they do a little jump stop, but you got to put the rock down. Piper Nelson swings it over to Olivia Hansen. Back to Nelson. Little 2-guard set up top. Miller hanging out here in the corner. Can't forget about her. She's looking to bounce it into Woods. They crash on her. She swings around. Little underhand bounce pass. Works it out to Hansen. Hansen tickles the twine with a three-pointer. That's one way to start the half. 34-32 on senior night. Little senior night swoosh from Olivia Hansen on the wing. Crockett has it in the corner. Step back three. It's blocked. Nobody knows where it is. Offensive rebound. Luckily, the layup is missed. Olivia Hansen tries to chase it down. It's taken away by Jalbert. She steps out of bounds. And that's where you hit that 50-50 question of boxing out. It's better to be able to know where the ball is than to box out and not be able to anticipate the rebound direction. Scout Woods was so focused on boxing out there, she didn't have an eye on the shooter. She'll pull up for a jumper on the other end and knock it down. 36-32, 5-0 run here to start the half for the Lady Huskies. Nobody on Levague in the corner. She shoots a floater driving and is short. Rebound Woods. Woods up court, little swing pass to Nelson. Thought about the three, she'll drive instead. Nowhere to go. Good job by Fobb to hang on to that pass, but she turns it over trying to pass it herself. Crockett quickly up court. Into the corner. Three-pointer up, and it's short. Offensive rebound number 1 million tonight for Northern Cass. This is getting out of hand. Luckily, Levague was sitting on the end line and the ball bounced off her, but they have gotten an offensive rebound on all three of their possessions to start the second half. Wahpeton still able to hold them scoreless in the period, however. It's 36-32 after a a Hansen three-pointer. She'll try for another one. That one's long. Rebound Crockett. Crockett gunning for a double-double tonight. Crockett drives in the middle of the lane. Crockett's bumped by Fobb. No call. Fobb gets the rebound. Kicked out to Miller. Here comes that Euro step. And she'll draw the foul. Nearly knocks it down as well. You knew that was coming from a mile away. You still can't stop it. So Miller's going to go to the line for two. Hits that one off the front of the rim and gets it to just roll over the cusp. Hopefully that gets her going. She was 0 for 2 at the stripe. Make it 1 for 3. Wahpeton up by 5. And that one's off. 1 for 4 at the line for Miller, but it's a start. And Wahpeton leads 37-32 on your CFI scoreboard. Nice start to the third quarter. Wahpeton's had no trouble starting off strong this year in the quarters. It's been how they close. So we'll see if they can maintain this momentum. Nearly a travel, but Northern Cass kicks it to Jalbert. A high arcing three-pointer, and a pretty one at that. Rattles it home. 37-35, cut down to a bucket here as Miller will initiate the offense. One hand pass to Nelson. Nelson swings over to Hansen. Fobb on the perimeter. Swings it back to Hansen. Left-right action here. Into the middle of the lane. Sienna Fobb. Kick out to Hansen. Passes too high. She can't catch it in the shooting pocket. Back to Nelson. Over to Woods. Miller's posting up. Not able to get it to her. Woods swings it all the way across. Fobb does get it to Miller, and she is absolutely ripped to the ground. No call. Instead, they're going to get a little touch foul on Piper Nelson. Miller working hard on the post up, but kind of gets pulled to the ground on that one. At any rate, it's going to be Jalbert throwing it into the lane. She's going to get it right back on a little bucket pass, and that's going to be a and one. Little touch foul on Sienna Fobb. Got caught with her hand in the cookie jar. And I believe it's a tie ball game. Indeed it is, as they update the scoreboard. 37-all here. Jalbert trying to give Northern Cass their first lead since halftime, and it's long. Offensive rebound, Crockett. And it is going to be absolutely painful to look at these numbers in the box score after the game as they take the lead 39-37. Of course, winning cures all, and Wahpeton right in this ball game. So hopefully they can still pull it out. Over to Hansen. Hansen's got 1 of 2 Wahpeton threes on the night. Claire Woods with the other one. Nice drive by Miller on the baseline. A little too strong. Can't finish. Fighting for the rebound, and she's going to get it in the corner. Talk about that effort. Over to Nelson. Three-pointers up. It looks good. It is. Cha-ching, Piper Nelson, the 7th grader, strokes one from the right wing, and Wahpeton takes the lead 40-39 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Crockett, she's got a quick trigger, and that one's short. Woods goes for the rebound, throws it away, and that's going to be another offensive board for Central Northern Cass. Inside, block shot, Sienna Fobb. She can make a difference in so many ways, whether it's the assist column at her center spot, steals, blocks. It's a big-time swat there, Sienna Fobb. Scout Wood, she's going to drive, pop an elbow jumper, and knock it down. We talked about that with Jackson Riggs at Hawley. Good scorers get to their spot, and that's one of her spots on the floor. 42-39 Wahpeton. Nice back cut there by Northern Cass. An assist across the paint, a beautiful back cut there, 4-2. At the free throw line, it's Wood. She puts it down in traffic, nearly loses it. Able to get it over to Hansen. Up top, Miller. Miller's going to back up near the Huskies logo on this beautifully redone court. Back to Hansen. Hansen over to Nelson. 12 on the shot clock. Over to Miller. Now let's get it to somebody who can isolate. Miller in the lane. Again, she is hammered. This time she does get the whistle. They are collapsing on Miller before she can make a move to the basket tonight. We're going to get a few subs here. Claire Langenwalter checking into the ball game for the first time. She's going to go hide in the corner. Looks like Hayden Crockett sees her over there. Jalea Lopez-Lee and Claire Woods as well. Langenwalter wide open in the corner. They throw it over there. Three-pointer up. Nothing but net. What a strategic move. They check Langenwalter in. She pretends like she's joking around with the players on the bench. She goes and hangs out in the corner, and they hit her for a baseline three. Crockett fouled on a three-pointer on the other end. So a lot of excitement there, but Wahpeton can't get out of its own way. They foul Crockett 25 feet from the hoop. Claire Langenwalter checked in. She kind of just walked along the bench, joking around with the Huskies sitting in their warm-ups, and then she went and parked in the corner. Everybody forgot about her, knocked down a three. So Crockett knocks down the first of three free throws here, 45-42. Second free throw is good as well. Crockett trying to make it a one-point game. She's up to 15 points. All things considered, Wahpeton doing a really nice job on Crockett tonight. And she goes 3 for 3. 45-44, final 2 minutes of the third quarter on your CFI scoreboard. Huskies clinging here. Langenwalter, who just hit the three-pointer, she's on the left wing, swings it over to Jalea Lopez-Lee. Claire Woods flashes to the right post. They pass that up. Claire Woods flashes to the baseline. They get it to her. Miller posting up. She's not going to be able to get any ground there on Jalbert. They find Claire Woods at the free throw line. Little power dribble, bobbles it out to Nelson. Nelson crossover, kick to Langenwalter. Passes up a good shot for a great shot, but Miller shoots it long. And a nice job by Piper Nelson, who tried to tip it off of Northern Cass, but the basketball glides right by the letters of number 23, Reese Leveg. And Northern Cass has a chance to take the lead here. $1:18 to go in the third quarter on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Leveg dribbles, gets it over to Jalbert. Somebody forgot about her. She shoots a long two, and she misses it, and Claire Woods with a strong rebound chases it down, scoops it out to Langenwalter. Up to Nelson. She throws a huge pass way high, and Miller able to save it. Running out of bounds, flips it backwards all the way above the key. And that could be a huge play if Wahpeton scores on this possession. 15 on the shot clock. Jalea Lopez-Lee comes off a screen. Gets it up to Langenwalter. 8 on the shot clock. Over to Miller. That's who you want with the ball. They get it into Claire Woods. There's some contact there. She misses. Lopez-Lee, she comes in and collects. She's going to draw a foul on the putback. Lopez-Lee, she just gets involved in the game every time she's in the game. First free throw from Lopez-Lee, she misses off the back iron. Looks like she gave a look to the announcing table. They were kind of talking during her first free throw. Hopefully she can shake it off here, and nearly banks the second one, but no good. Shot clock is off. Central Cass has a chance to take a lead into the final quarter. 45-44 Huskies. Wide open, and Wahpeton misses an assignment again. They just don't account for a girl in the corner, and it is a three-pointer for number 20, Faith Fury. That's Fury's first points of the ball game. Maybe she's got 5 now. 3 seconds to play. Inside to Claire Woods. Shot up at the quarter buzzer, and she can't finish. So just like that, Central Cass snatches the lead back after Wahpeton held it for most of the third quarter. And we got 8 minutes. It is going to be a back-and-forth battle down the stretch here as it has all game. 47-45 Northern Cass, led by 16 points from Hayden Crockett, 17 from Tess Jalbert. Wahpeton with a nice quarter from Claire Woods. She's still at 7 points, but a big rebound, and Hallie Miller scored a bucket inside. But the big play of that third quarter was Claire Langenwalter subbing in and knocking down a 3. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back with the final 8 minutes here. Fourth quarter, Northern Cass up by 2 over Wahpeton on AM 1450 KBMW.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Fourth quarter action, 47-45 Northern Cass here in Wahpeton against the Lady Huskies. Huskies have the ball inside to Scout Wood. She's been quiet. Three-pointer for Langenwalter. Air ball. Lopez Lee on the offensive boards. Wahpeton needs that. Inside, Nelson to Woods. Woods hounded from the side, and it's stolen away. Leveg, she passes it down low, tipped out of bounds by Claire Woods. It will stay with Northern Cass, however. And we're going to have some fun plays of the week later this week because we will have this game and we will have the Breckenridge boys at Hillcrest tomorrow. So we'll combine those for our next plays of the week. Quick inbound pass here for Northern Cass. A three-pointer leaning in, and it is knocked down. Leveg once again, 50-45. She's up to 10 points. 3 Jaguars in double figures now. Into the corner to Scout Woods. They've held her quiet since the first quarter. Woods bounces it into Claire Woods. She fades away, and a nice job. Tough angle to score at there. She hits the bottom of that square on the backboard. Knocks it home. 47-50. Huskies trail by 3. Up top to Hayden Crockett. Halfway to her season average. She's got 16. Inside, Claire Woods walling up on defense. Into the corner, wide open three-pointer. Good recovery there by Claire Langenwalter, actually. Forces a miss. Piper Nelson over the top of a double team in transition to Scout Woods. Woods gives it right back to Nelson. Over to Langenwalter. Baseline corner. Claire Woods is going to give it up to Langenwalter. Back to Nelson. Wahpeton really going nowhere so far. 18 on the shot clock. Lopez Lee comes off a screen. There's the look into Claire Woods. She finishes again, and that's the mismatch that Wahpeton is looking for. It's not Scout Woods right now, it's Claire Woods, and they're riding the hot hand. 49-50, Wahpeton down by 1. Lopez Lee, nice hustle there trying to get the steal, but a little bit too handsy. She'll pick up the foul. So Lopez Lee, limited time tonight, a couple offensive rebounds, and I'd expect to see her back in down the stretch. Wahpeton just getting beat up on the old glass. She's a player who can help with that. Cut in the lane. Nobody picks up the cutting player. I believe that's Leveg. And Wahpeton just not ready sometimes. Northern Cass runs an inbound play and just gets free reign running down the lane. It's one of the cardinal rules of basketball is bump the cutter, not when they're shooting it. 1 for 2 at the line, 51-49 Northern Cass. We'll see if Hallie Miller can get it going here. She's stuck on 8 points. A couple gritty buckets in the early going. They get it to her in the corner. She'll drive. Nice pass to Claire Woods, and she's able to drop that one in. Soft touch off the back iron. All tied at 51. 6 minutes to go. Crockett with a fall away on the baseline. Nothing you can do about that one. 53-51. Northern Cass on your CFI scoreboard. Claire Woods is on fire for Wahpeton. She goes right back into the post, and they're paying some attention to her now. They got a perimeter defender sagging. They get it into a double team on Claire Woods. They slap the ball away from her. Steal for Northern Cass. Wide open jumper from the free throw line. Short rebound, Scout Woods. She'll swipe through and bring it up herself. Great ball handler for her size, and she might take this all the way in. She's going to pick it up, kick it out. Cambry Mauk, three-pointer up, three-pointer off the back iron. Rebound Crockett. Crockett quickly out and running. Somebody take a charge, please. And Cambry Mauk does step in the way, force a miss. She forces 2 misses, and she gets the rebound. But she steps on the line. Game of inches on the baseline. 2-on-1, Cambry Mauk turns away 2 shots there. It's maybe the best defensive stretch we've seen by Wahpeton in transition tonight. Nelson checks out, fobs in, Falks in. Inbound play coming from Northern Cass. Good slip inside. Wahpeton with nothing to do but foul there to prevent an easy bucket. Just good offense there. It's going to send Olivia Olson to the line, and the first time these teams met, she had 2 points, both of them at the free throw line. Tonight, she has 0, so she might be on track for the same line. First one's up and in. 54-51, Northern Cass. (54-51) as that one looked like it was going to drop, but it rattled out. Fobbs got the basketball up top, gets it over to Cambry Mauk, over to Hallie Miller. Back up to Mauk, swing pass to Falk. Falk to Woods. Woods guarded by Crockett, a premier matchup. Woods near the elbow, out to Fobb, 13 on the shot clock. Wahpeton's got to get some penetration here. Fobb, nice little pass there, but she turns right back out. They give it to Mauk. Mauk's going to drive. Mauk goes off the top of the glass. Blocking foul in the restricted area. And it looked like Wahpeton could have went to that driving action way earlier in the possession, but better late than never. Mauk's got a chance to cut into this lead. She hits the first one, 54-52. We got a ball game. Second free throw short, 1 for 2. Mauk's first point of the night, 54-52. Big possession here for the Huskies. Crockett pulls up and pops, and that one's short. Long rebound goes out of bounds. She's got 18 points tonight. A handful of those have come on easy offensive rebounds. She got fouled on a three-pointer as well, so Wahpeton really running her off the arc and making her work for her shot. We're going to get a High Camp Construction timeout. Northern Cass 54, Wahpeton Lady Huskies 52. Buckle in. We got Division A basketball. We're going for a ride here at the Voice of the Valley.
You know, there's a lot of talk about assisted living facilities in the area, but at Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge, the story really is different. Let me tell you about it. The story at Twin Town Villa is caring eyes looking after the people you love. It's a collection of ears listening to what their residents need. It's the gentle, compassionate action that takes care of those needs. It's real connection that assures you that your family members are never alone. That's just part of the story. Take a tour and see for yourself. Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge.
Welcome back to Wahpeton High School. Northern Cass 54, Wahpeton 52 after that High Camp Construction timeout. And a reminder, the Neal High Camp Youth Fishing Derby going down this weekend at High Camp Construction in Wahpeton on Saturday. Tell a friend, bring your kiddos out there this Saturday. Wahpeton with the basketball, fresh shot clock. Here they come, trailing by 2, 4:08 to go in the ball game. Hallie Miller wide open. She's going to step back and shoot it. It's going to be a long 2, but it's going to tie the ball game up. Little surprised to find herself unguarded. Shoots a deep 2 and knocks it down. Sienna Fobb overplays the pass, and that's going to lead to a Jalbert floater, but she can't rattle it in. Fobb fighting for the rebound, and Jalbert grabs it. So another offensive rebound and another one, back to back. 3 from the corners up, short, and a third consecutive offensive rebound. Hayden Crockett. Nobody finds a body. None of those players were boxed out. 56-54 Northern Cass. And that's going to keep a head coach up at night. Allie Miller drives, double teamed on the baseline, nowhere to go. Kicks it out to Nelson. Quick first step to Woods, who slips inside, draws the contact, and finishes. Had a good case for an and one there with the player in the restricted area, but instead we're tied at 56. Final 3 minutes. We've been spoiled this year with some buzzer beaters. Will we get one tonight? We're going to get a timeout from Northern Cass that's going to suck the air out of the building. 56-56, Northern Cass back-to-back-to-back offensive rebounds. Capped off by a Crockett layup. And if Wahpeton would box out, they'd be holding Hayden Crockett to probably 10 points tonight. Instead, she's got 20. But Scout Woods answers with a nice back cut on the other end, 56-56. We'll stay right here during this high camp construction timeout. Aiden Sanchez, buzzer beater to force overtime versus Pelican Rapids. We had the Charlie Krejcia 3 in the border battle. I mean, we have had some absolutely dynamite broadcasts this year. And this one's shaping up to be a pretty good finish as well. Tied at 56, 25 on the shot clock, 3:02 on the game clock. Northern Cass inbounding the ball. Northern Cass swings it to the wing. Leivig on the baseline, up to Crockett. Her fadeaway 3, no good. Tipped out of bounds by Northern Cass, and looked like maybe another O board there, but it's not to be. Wahpeton with a chance to take the lead here, under 3. On the floor, Miller, Mauk, Nelson, Fobb, Scout Woods. Miller forces a pass inside, and it is tipped away. Mauk forces a pass inside. Miller guarded closely there, didn't even expect Mauk to throw her the ball, but Mauk tried to squeeze it in there. It's going to be tied up. Jump ball goes to Northern Cass. Huzar gets it over to Levague. Levague falls out of bounds, but able to save it to Jalbert. Up top to Huzar. Levague wide open down low, kicks it out to Jalbert for a deep 2. And that one is long. Rebound, Scout Woods. So Wahpeton with a chance to take the lead once again. Woods blows by Crockett in the open court. Kicks it out to Mauk. Mauk's going to dribble to her left and give it up to Nelson. 22 on the shot clock, over to Woods. Right side baseline, up to Mauk. Left wing, it's Nelson. Nelson over the head pass to Mauk as they're just passing the basketball back and forth. 11 on the shot clock. They're going to get it to Woods. Isolation situation. What will we do here? Woods kicks it out to Mauk. Mauk bobbles it. 4 on the shot clock. Up to Miller. Miller's got to go. Step back three-pointer. Lets it fly and can't hit the rim. And Wahpeton just not getting the ball to somebody to isolate with 10 seconds on the shot clock. They're waiting for this thing to wind down, and then they got no option left. That's a lot to put on your offense to make a decision in the final 5 seconds of the shot clock, passing the ball around the top of the key for the first 20 seconds. And Northern Cass is going to have the basketball back. Looks like we might have some blood on the floor, as Mauk's gonna check out. A minute 34 to go, all tied at 56 as both teams have went quiet in the last minute. Jalbert tries to find Crockett down low, and she overthrows her. So Wahpeton gets the ball back. A careless pass there leads to a turnover on the floor for the Huskies in the final 90 seconds. Miller, Nelson, the Wood sisters, and Hansen is checked back in. Brian Watson wants to talk it over so they don't end up in a late shot clock situation once again. We'll take a break with them. 56-56, a Region 1 showdown at the Voice of the Valley. Are you having fun yet? AM 1450, KBMW.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
It's crunch time, clutch time, go time, whatever you want to call it. 80 seconds left here inside the Dog Den. 56-56. Wahpeton versus Northern Cass. Piper Nelson brings the basketball up. Passes it over to Hansen. Hansen over to Miller. Scout Woods and Claire Woods there in the paint. Woods flashes out, gets it on the wing in front of the bench. All the way back to the right side of the floor now to Hansen. Up top to Nelson, and Wahpeton is once again just moving the basketball around. They get it inside to Woods. That's a good look. She gets hacked. She's going to go to the line for two. $56 seconds left. Scout Woods with a chance to give the Huskies a lead. First free throw, swoosh. 57-56 Wahpeton. Jalea Lopez-Lee will check in for Claire Woods here. Maybe a little offensive rebounding strategy. Scout Woods hoping that doesn't have to be an issue as the second one goes up and in. 2-point lead, and Lopez-Lee will stay in the game here. Stolen by Hallie Miller on the pass to Crockett. Miller gets it back. 17-second difference between the shot and game clock. And Northern Cass is going to foul here. They're going to try their luck at the free throw line. They still have one to give, however. 45 seconds left to go. What a big play. Hallie Miller lurking in the backcourt. She jumps the bounce pass and snags it with one hand. And the Lady Huskies are 45 seconds away from a region win. Miller to inbound on the side. She's going to get it to Scout Woods. And Northern Cass is going to foul. They're going to foul Hansen. So that's going to be 14 fouls. So they waited till Woods gave it up, and Woods may be wise to hang on to it, the best free throw shooter on this team, because you could hear Northern Cass calling out a design play there, and they wanted to wait till she gave it up for the foul. They're going to get it, barely get it to Scout Woods, gives it up to Hallie Miller. She's 1 for 4 at the free throw line tonight. Up to Nelson, over to Hansen. Hansen gets it back to Nelson. Nelson's going to dribble and get the foul. Looked like she might have been able to swing it over to Miller once more, but she hangs on to it. Not a bad idea. Safe play. She'll head to the free throw line. She'll get a quick hug from Claire Woods on her way to the block. Free throw up. Drops it in. A 3-point Huskies lead. 29.7 ticks left here at the Dog Den. What a game tonight, back and forth. Timeout. Piper Nelson has a chance to make it a 2-possession game. We'll be back with the final 30 seconds at the Voice of the Valley, AM 1450, KBMW.
What can you do in 30 seconds? Warm up your coffee, tie your shoes, Google, should I get screened for lung cancer? Then actually get screened for lung cancer. If you're a current or former smoker, talk with an Essentia Health provider about your eligibility for a low-dose CT screening, because early-stage lung cancer often has no signs or symptoms. Screening can mean an increased chance of successful treatment. Learn more at essentiahealth.org.
Second free throw coming for Piper Nelson. It's up. She hits it coming out of the timeout. 60-56, 2 for 2 trip. Wahpeton, 28 seconds left with the lead. Jalbert, she gets it across half court. Handoff to Leveg. She nearly travels, but Northern Cass is going to get a timeout instead. And something to watch for is we'll stay right here on this timeout, 21 seconds left. Something to watch for is going to be Hayden Crockett. They might get her moving off a screen, and if she feels the slightest bit of contact in her hip pocket, she's going to let it fly and go for that 4-point play. Wahpeton's got to be disciplined. A three-pointer isn't going to tie the ball game. They can't turn it into 4 because a little bit of contact is not going to stop Crockett from knocking down a triple. So be careful on that screen action. Be careful on the pump fake. Do not leave your feet if she's got the basketball. So a pair of free throws for Piper Nelson stretches it to 4. 7th grader with ice in her veins. Big moment for her. Career moment for Piper Nelson if Wahpeton can hang on here in a back-and-forth battle. Scout Woods up to 23 points. Hallie Miller has 10. Not sure how many Claire has, but she's got quite a few as well. She's not in the game right now. On the other hand, we have Levague with 11 for Northern Cass. We have 20 for Crockett and 17 for Jalbert. So Northern Cass will inbound in front of the scorer's table. Crockett will inbound. Looking for Jalbert. Tipped off the inbound by Miller. They're going to get it right back to Crockett, or are they? Miller steals it. Here comes Miller in the open court. She gives it up to Nelson. She'll try to run away from the defense and get fouled. 2 big steals from Hallie Miller. I know you guys couldn't see that last one, but if you were here, incredible anticipation from Miller. You knew that Crockett was going to get it back, and Miller was on that like glue. The whole building goes silent as the home crowd quiets down for Piper Nelson to knock down the first free throw. Let's see if she can make it 2 for 2. Stretches the lead to 6, 4 for 4 down the stretch, 14 seconds to go. We're going to get a sub. It's going to be Taya Luneberg. The lucky charm tonight for the Lady Huskies. Hoping to get a win in her first start back. Crockett's going to bring it up. Wahpeton is going to give her a little space. She'll pull up from 3, deep 3, and knock it down. So this one's not over yet, folks. Don't turn that dial. 62-59. Northern Cass calls a timeout. They got a chance to come out with some pressure now. They've cut it to a one-possession game as Crockett hits that one from about 28 feet dead on. We'll stay right here. So after 4 free throws from Piper Nelson, set up by a clutch steal from Hallie Miller, those last 2 were 62-56, and Crockett brings it up. Little MJ-style push-off sends the defender sliding, and she knocks down a deep 3. Even if you're a Wahpeton fan, you got to be saying, what a fun player to watch. She's got 23 points, and Wahpeton has made her work her tail off for those points. So the Huskies will have the ball down low, and it's going to be Latea Luneberg inbounding it. So on senior night, Luneberg in a big spot here. She gets it into Woods. Woods is fouled right away by Crockett. Luneberg does her job. Woods is going to head to the line. She needs to make one of these. Woods and Crockett tied with a game-high 23 points. First free throw's good, 64-59. Second free throw good. Wahpeton by 5 seconds to go. Crockett's going to bring it up. Crockett's going to shoot a fall away, and it won't drop. And the Lady Huskies are going to celebrate, led by Jalea Lopez-Lee. She's the first one to run towards the bench. And everybody's going to come out and give Latea Luneberg a big hug at half court. Senior night win for your Lady Huskies, 64-59. One step closer to locking up a number 4 seed. They'll get to play Oak Grove yet, who's in that 4 spot. But right now, Wahpeton holds off Northern Cass. Wahpeton stays at number 5. Northern Cass on the outside looking in at number 6. 64-59. Lady Huskies get the job done down the stretch. We'll be back with your Miller Realty post-game show. I'm Robert Wanick. I'm going to head down and get some official scoring numbers for you guys, so don't go anywhere. A quick word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back. Good night to be a dog on AM 1450 KBMW.
Hey, North Dakota State College of Science, students, parents, and sports fans. You can find all the fun student events and upcoming games on the NDSCS website homepage at ndscs.edu. That's ndscs.edu.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time-consuming and frustrating. That's why Bear Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous, hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks pre-finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wahpeton.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
What can you do in 30 seconds? Warm up your coffee, tie your shoes, Google, should I get screened for lung cancer? Then actually get screened for lung cancer. If you're a current or former smoker, talk with an Essentia Health provider about your eligibility for a low-dose CT screening, because early-stage lung cancer often has no signs or symptoms. Screening can mean an increased chance of successful treatment. Learn more at essentiahealth.org.
Protect your equipment and get rewarded by purchasing premium Cenex lubricants with Cenex gift cards for gallons. You can earn a $50 Visa gift card for every 100 gallons of Cenex diesel engine oils, tractor hydraulic fluids, gear lubes, and greases purchased between now and through February 28, 2025. Contact Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley for qualifying Cenex products and promotion details. Some exclusions apply, and don't forget to ask about the best warranty in the industry, the Cenex Total Protection Plan. Proven durability, powered locally. Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948. Buying a new home is an exciting experience, but it can be a stressful one too. Miller Realty can help relieve some of that stress with a simple formula of integrity, trust, and most importantly, experience. Their talented team is made up of Guy, Shelly, Jared, Lisa, Melissa, and Stephanie. They've put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes, and they understand this market. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Welcome back to the Dog Den, and the Lady Huskies played like some dogs indeed. Trailed several times tonight, but clawed their way back into this one, a 64-59 Region 1 win. And it's official, folks, the revenge tour has begun. Earn the season split against Central Cass. Earn the season split against Northern Cass. They'll get a crack at Kindred. And they're trying to avenge all these early season losses. Huskies, I believe, have won 5 of 6? 4 of 5, whatever. They're on a heater, and they're rolling. So 64-59, Wahpeton Lady Huskies, a huge win. They did a phenomenal job on Hayden Crockett. Came into this game averaging 31. She finished with 23. She got a handful of those on offensive rebounds, and she also got fouled on a three-pointer. So she only got about a dozen points on clean looks. That's pretty darn good against a potential missed basketball winner. Let's take a look at your State Farm stat report here on your Miller Realty postgame show. It was a fun one. Lots of contributors. Smith Miller's key to the game was all hands on deck, and Wahpeton got that, led by Scout Woods, 25 points and 10 rebounds, her second double-double of the season, 3 assists on top. Claire Woods coming up with 13 points, a personal 6-0 run in the second half. Big time inside from Claire Woods, and just the way she was able to get angles to shoot the basketball. She was able to seal her defender and angle her body in a way she could shoot it with not much space to navigate, and she looked much more experienced than a freshman when it came to low post play, which is one of the most intricate parts of the sport of basketball. Low post play, how you position your body, how you get your shot off. 13 points for Claire Woods. Claire Langenwalter had 3 points, big three coming off the bench. Sienna Fobb, 2 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. Hallie Miller, 10 points and 4 rebounds and 2 monumental steals at the end of the basketball game. And Piper Janing with 7 points, 4 of those coming at the free throw line in the final minute to put this baby on ice. 64-59 Lady Huskies. Taking a look at Northern Cass, 23 and 10 boards for Hayden Crockett. Tess Jalbert, 17 and 7. And Levague had 11 and 5 rebounds. I believe her name is Reese Levague. As I'll double check that, I want to give her her credit where credit is due. Reese Levague. Good game from her as well. We got here a little late tonight, switching into our new location here. Only thing we got to do is put the camera a little bit higher, because when people get excited at the end of the game, they stand up. So we'll get that for the final 2 home games here. But great broadcast tonight. Thank you for tuning in. When we come back from our first break here on the Miller Realty Postgame Show, we're going to name off our Essentia Health Player of the Game and our Red River Agency Plays of the Game. We got so much to choose from. We're going to sit here and contemplate. Once I come back, we'll let you know who takes the honors. 64-59. That's a final big clutch win for Wahpeton.
North Dakota State College of Science is powered by the strong local connections we have with employers, business partners, program advisors, and local business leaders. We're proud to call Wahpeton home. Find out more about how you or your business can support NDSCS by visiting ndscs.edu. That's ndscs.edu.
Save big this month with Smith Motors in Wahpeton. $30 in rebates on the purchase of 3 AC Delco wiper blades. $20 in rebates on the purchase and installation of select AC Delco Gold batteries. And $15 in rebates on the purchase and installation of 1 AC Delco cabin air filter and 1 engine air filter. Gear up for winter with these exclusive offers. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wahpeton. Online at smithmotors.com.
Welcome back to the Miller Realty Postgame Show, a tradition of knowledge, integrity, trust, and service. And the Huskies pick up a 64-59 win on senior night. Let's get right into it. Your Essentia Health Player of the Game could go with Scout Woods, a 25-point, 10-rebound double-double. Could give some credit to Hayden Crockett, who had a 23-point, 10-rebound double-double. But we're going to go with Claire Woods. Wahpeton stagnant in the second half, and Claire Woods scores 3 baskets in the post, strong baskets at that. All the attention on Scout Woods, and Claire Woods says, you know what? I'm part of the lineage too, and I'm going to deposit some buckets and really turn this game around for Wahpeton. Strong play from Claire Woods, your Essentia Health Player of the Game. She closes with 13 points, and Wahpeton needed every last one of them. And let's talk about your Red River Agency Play of the Game after your Essentia Health Player of the Game here with you. Your play of the game presented by Red River Agency. I can't pick just one. I got to go with 2 big moments from this game. The first one being Claire Langenwalter's corner 3. Claire checked in the second half, hadn't seen any action yet. You know, it's hard to stay warm. It's hard to stay engaged when you're on the bench. She comes in, and she was sneaky. She walked right over to the baseline corner. Hayden Crockett pointed at her quick, and then forgot about her, and they passed it right in off the inbounds, and she knocked down a 3. So seconds after checking in from the scorer's table, Claire Langenwalter keeping that clip loaded. She lets it fire from the corner, knocks down a 3. That really changed the dynamic of this game. And your other Red River Agency play of the game, it's going to be 2 of them. Those steals at the end by Hallie Miller. She jumped a couple bounce passes, which isn't easy because you got to reach down and grab them. It's not like they're thrown right to you. She jumped a couple bounce passes and was able to steal the basketball away from Northern Cass during crunch time. Just huge. And that takes the basketball away from Hayden Crockett, takes the ability for her to win the game away from Northern Cass with those 2 Hallie Miller steals. So your Essentia Health player of the game tonight was Claire Woods with 13 points. Your Red River Agency plays of the game, Claire Langenwalter, a momentum-changing 3-pointer moments after checking into the ball game. And Hallie Miller just taking the last breath out of Northern Cass tonight with those 2 late-game steals. And honorable mention, Piper Janning, 4 for 4 at the free throw line as a 7th grader in a must-win game. That is next-level stuff, and we're going to be talking about her highlights for years to come. And I'm so excited this week. We're going to have Plays of the Week on Friday, and it's going to feature plays from tonight's game, and it's also going to feature plays from tomorrow's game as the Breckenridge Cowboys clash at Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. One more time, 64-59. That's the final inside the Dog Den tonight at Wahpeton High School. What a fun game. Wahpeton still has a chance to climb into that number 4 spot as they continue the revenge tour on all these teams that got them the first time around. I'm Robert Wannick signing off from Wahpeton High tonight. Have a great week. AM 1450, KBMW.
Tonight's Wahpeton basketball game was brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, VHI St. Francis, Essentia Health, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, High Camp Construction, Miller Realty, Minn Kota Ag Products, North Dakota State College of Science, Optimum Rehab, Otter Tail Power Company, Quality Toyota, Red River Agency, Red River Grain, Smith Motors, State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, and Twin Town Villa. Be sure to go to KBMWnews.com for a complete updated list of future broadcasts and video streams. And make sure to catch the Giants Sports Show every Saturday at 9 a.m. Thanks for listening.